episode, we're just going to be installing a whole bunch of LEDs on the truck. It shouldn't be that long a video, to be honest. But yeah, so what we're doing, or what I'm doing actually, replacing the daytime running lamps, the turn signals, and we've already put LEDs right here. So these are going to be like white now, and these are going to be switchback LEDs, which there is some wiring involved. But first I'm going to do my reverse lights because that's the easiest one to do. We are going to open this box because I'm not lefty. This will be a 4-pack of LEDs. Here are 2 switchback LEDs, all from JDM A-Star, because this is the most JDM truck that I own. So this should be really easy installation. You unscrew the lights. Alright, so the light that I'm replacing is the reverse light in the center right here. And I'm replacing that with an LED bulb because they'll look way better. So, and it's pretty much an easy installation. You just sort of stuff it in there. Always, before you put anything back together, you'll want to test it out to make sure it works. Alright, as you can see, they work. Boom. As you can see, on the right side we got the LED, and on the left side we have the old incandescent bulb. Personally, I like the LEDs more. It looks a lot cleaner than the incandescent bulb. Boom versus boom. And that's pretty much it. It's literally just installing a bulb. This should be a 2-minute video at most. Maybe 4. Wait until nighttime to kind of show you guys what it'll look like. Looks pretty dope in my opinion. It's actually brighter than the stock taillights. Way brighter, so I can now actually see behind my bus. So this is what the LED lights look like at night, just not flashing at all. And this is what they look like flashing. As you can see, they are a ton more orange than the OEM. I like it. Now, the problem with installing LEDs is you get hyperflash. Except for when they light this. So the way you fix that is you gotta add a resistor or transistor of some sort. But I got these online, which I guess I'll throw a link into the description for these. Pretty much you gotta wire these in. So first thing you wanna do is you're gonna wanna take out the light. This one right here, you're gonna have to hunt around because there are 3 wires. One of them is the straight on power for the parking lights, and one of them is the signal wire for the turn signal, and one of them is for ground. And pretty much what you're going to do once you have this out and the wires exposed is you're gonna have to hunt around for the wire, which is the pulsing wire, which I'm gonna assume is maybe the middle wire. As you can see, there are 3 colored wires for my car: brown, black, and blue. You can look up a wiring diagram for your own car to figure out what this is, but the way I'm doing it is I'm just going to kind of splice into each wire and figure out which one is constant 12 and which one is the pulsing wire. So what I have wired up right now, I have some alligator clips on the resistor. I'm just going to test out the circuit just before I put it in. So what I'm doing right now, I'm actually mocking it up because I'm going to mount these somewhere because they have 2 mounting holes right here. So I'm going to mount them in here somewhere. But first, I got to tape up the wires to the wiring to see how much wiring I'm going to chop off. So you got to mock up the lights and then tape the wires before you actually put them in. So as you can see, I have it in. I have the side light in, I guess that's what it's called. And I put tape the wires up, and it turns out I could mount it about down here. So what you're gonna need is a Sharpie to mark where you're gonna mount it and put the screws, and then you're good to go. So I ended up twisting and taping because I suck at soldering, so I'm just gonna twist and tape these and redo them later. Alright, so everything is really terribly taped up, actually pretty good. But now this is mounted so it won't rattle around while I'm driving, and this is in. But it works. It works. This is Andrew. These two wires right here have been stripped back so I can splice in this and this wire for the resistor, transistor, whatever the hell this thing's called. So as usual, it's getting dark by the end of the day and we're not even done with this, but this is wired up and in, and it's mounted so it won't be shaking around while the car is driving. With Andrew's help, we're getting the last wire wired up and soldered. And this one's mounted up so it won't shake around when the car is driving. So it's pretty much a complete job. And now to test it.
Feel about this now?
It's very delicious. I guess this concludes the installing LEDs on your car, especially with the LED turn signals. These are the reverse lights. They are both LEDs. The license plate lights are LEDs. Go around to the front. The corner lights are LEDs, and these are LEDs, and the turn signal is LED. And the daytime running lights are LEDs, and they are wired up properly so they do not have hyperflash. You can see no hyperflash. These will not turn on until the daytime. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe for more, comment, like, and see you next time.